Hey there, Bill. I'm just modding for a true crime channel, but we will back soon, mate. Okie dokie, start the game at 1-0 anyways. Just settling in and going to do a practice session before the BATTTLE game. Hello all you people in YouTube land. Welcome Wild Bill YouTube network. You are watching live MLB 19 baseball action. Tonight we have a good game as Mr. Wild Bill and his Chicago Cubs take on the St. Louis Cardinals. The Cardinal enjoy a half-game lead on the Cubs for first place in NL Central Division. I am sorry I do not have my headset fixed yet. So just kick back and you watch the screen as I update you with the Cubs' current situation. There you the standing for National League Central Division and the Cardinals hold a half game lead on the Cubs. Emoji revolving hearts, emoji check mark button, emoji hot face, emoji revolving hearts, emoji thumbs up. Emoji check mark button, emoji check mark button, emoji thumbs up, emoji love letter, emoji love letter. Emoji check mark button, emoji kiss mark, emoji sweat droplets, emoji love letter. Wild Bill is calm, winning his last start 4-2, into this series, winning his last game 4-2. He pitched 8 full innings with 8 strikeouts. He cruised pretty well and dominated in his appearance. When he is on his game, it is like he is throwing darts. But what really makes him a special player is his batting average. Currently his average is around 300 and he tends to help out his own cause by contributing momentum by getting timely hit and ribbies. His record is 9-4. This afternoon he allowed on 3 hits and 1 earned run win a 8 Ks. GIS Weo is holding around 120, which shows he throws strikes. WEEP means walks plus hits per innings pitched, few base runners. Practice TIME real quick. Let's start the madness. Cubs Cardinals battle for 1st.
First opened in 2006. We're at beautiful Busch Stadium in St. Louis, Missouri. This evening, we've got a matchup out of the NL Central Division between the Chicago Cubs and the St. Louis Cardinals. Get ready for Cardinals baseball next. Andres Ibarra is on the mound for the Cardinals. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue.
First base. Full, take the ball.
Giving Emmy early lead.
Vladimir Ponce. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Cardinals, the right fielder, Vladimir Ponce.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out. Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Look, Matt, everybody should be looking at the guy in the 3 spot. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball,
I've been slapped up in the first inning lately.
Should be fun to watch.
Now at the plate, Bradley Zimmer,
Batting
and
second.
He's got that batting lineup near the
fielder,
300 mark
Bradley
entering play.
Zimmer.
First offering on its way. And a curveball to begin the at-bat, 0-1. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to ask you, did you find that you started to really pitch better as the summer months started to get hotter?
No doubt about it. Not only does the team start feeling better, but I think you get a good vibe starts to go throughout the clubhouse. You realize that the schedule is starting to wind itself down. Every game is more important. The bigger the game, hopefully the better you play. And this team's been playing some really good baseball lately.
Line drive to left. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Taking another look at it, the ball has some topspin on it, but he's on the full run and dives to make the catch. Nice defensive play right
nice
there.
Catch.
Digging in, David Ramirez. He carries
Batting
the
third.
8th best batting
first
average
baseman,
in the National League
David.
entering play.
This guy's having a
Ramirez.
really good year for his age, but this is something we've seen a lot lately. Young players coming up and impacting the lineup.
And he lays off there, 1-0. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. And And he comes back with a fastball. Strike three called, and the inning is over. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. It's on to inning number 2 now in St. Louis. The Cubs are on top, 1-0. Now to the plate, number 22. He ready for his first plate appearance.
Number 22.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And a dive, but he's back in. Here comes the first pitch. Now the bunt attempt hits him here. But they're going to say he offered at it. And that's the first strike. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire, as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Hey, Manny V, we're taking a look at a team right here, D-Row. Through 5 games of this homestand, they're 3-2. I know they were expecting more, but they'd like to win this one here today and get that up to 4-2 on this homestand.
Yeah, this is an important one right here. You don't want to go 500 first 6 games, especially at home. On the road, you can deal with it. At home, this is a must-win.
Leading off the inning, Ahmed Rosario, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Shortstop, Ahmed.
First offering on its way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Rosario is really a well-balanced hitter. That doesn't seem to matter whether he's facing a right-hander or a lefty. He makes a lot of loud contact either way, which is quite rare in today's game.
Yeah, you can tell this guy really pays attention, puts time in the cage, studies the video, seems to always have a game plan, and is not off balance too much.
And the fastball easy to lay off that time, 2-2. On a good curveball gets him swinging for route number 1.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
The next to bat for St. Louis, number 11. We take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Fouled off. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Every pitcher looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he sent down via the strikeout.
Batting 6, the catcher.
Standing in now, Harmon Chavez. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250, 18 homers, and 66 driven in. Strike 2 taken, a fastball that clips the inside black.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. He's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance.
Struck out the side.
The 3 of us return with more Wednesday night baseball after this. Striding in, Edmundo Sosa as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Second baseman, Edmundo.
First pitch on its way. And he gets ahead 0-1. Hold strike two with the letters. 0-2 now.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2. You've got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
Back up the middle. To his left, Tavares. And that's the first out. And with one away, let's give you a look at the standings in the NL Central entering play as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. And that's on the outside corner for a strike.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some
Batting
bench.
ninth, the pitcher.
In now, Andres Ibarra. Pitch popped up. Anderson in foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Cardinals have been held out of the hit column here. Cardinals pitcher up there with a 1-2 count. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Fly ball right down the line in left. Frazier is after it. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score.
9 MUP 9 down.
Standing in, number 22. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1.
Count 1-0.
Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. This is skied into short left center. Coming in is Zimmer. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Now at the plate, Vladimir Pons comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to can't allow this guy to lead off wall.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Number 4.
And that'll bring in the San Diego product, Bradley Zimmer. As he'll take a forkball here that drops in there for strike 1. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he misses there, 1-2. Two balls and 2 strikes to Bradley Zimmer. Here now the 2-2. Down the first baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Hit in the air to straightaway center.
Waiting on it is Smith.
He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Stepping into the box, David Ramirez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
David.
First offering on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Curveball right on the black, taken for a strike.
He dropped that curveball in for a strike right there. But don't kid yourself, that's a dangerous pitch. He needs to start thinking about maybe working that back door, or that could get some serious damage done to it.
Pulled toward right center field. Calling for it, Smith. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Can't start any better than this. He's set down the first 12. We played 4 full. It's the Cubs 2 and the Cardinals nothing. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
The windup and the 0-1. To third. Anderson scoops it up. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Digging in to try it again. Number 11. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Hey, listen, D-Row, they're not going to complain at all. A base hit is a base hit, even though that's an infield single, and hopefully that's a good sign that things are about to turn for them in this one.
Yeah, there hasn't been a fight at the bat rack per se, Dan. In this
He
one,
blew
I don't care what,
I
don't care if it's a swinging bunt or a home run into the streets. This could get the offense going.
And a ball 1-0. Velasquez, base runner at first with 1 out. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
Coming to the plate now, Edmundo Sosa. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. And they'll get back a run here as they're on the board. It's 4-1. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit.
Bugger because of the screw up.
So stepping in, Leroy Bates.
Now batting, left fielder, Leroy Bates.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a liner. Foul. Ready with the 0-1. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Stays alive, still 0-2. Line toward the gap in left center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's now a 4-2 game. Nick Williams will look for some two-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at
Number
first.
5, Nick Williams.
First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball 1. He's got the average of 285 here to start play. 15 long balls and 64 runs batted in. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, there's a case of a jam sandwich right there. Not that bad of a pitch, but he's able to just be strong enough to loop that one into left field.
Dan, sometimes
The
a
right
jam
fielder,
sandwich
number
tastes
3.
much better than a rocket right at somebody.
Hunt.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here. At the plate, Bradley Zimmer, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Bradley Zimmer.
Bugger, the seamed base baseman
First offering
caused
on
this.
its way. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Clearly, this is a tough situation to be on the mound, but the key here is minimizing. They're up by 2, so if he could find a way to get out of this bases-loaded jam by only giving up 1 run, that would be clutch.
The count now at 2-1. Ready with the 2-1. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. Frazier is there now as he makes the catch, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as the side is retired. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Cubs 4. So in now for Chicago, number 22. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Can't allow yourself to lose focus right here with the pitcher up. Got to stay on the attack. Minimize pitches against these guys and put them away early.
Left a change out there for him, but he missed it. 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Digging in once again, David Ramirez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
The first baseman.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Ramirez.
Plays off 1-0.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Hold hard, but it's foul down the first base side. Now the 1-1 pitch. There's a fastball that misses. Fastball well outside.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. drilled right back up the middle. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Sometimes you get lucky in this game. I don't think pitch recognition-wise he would choose to swing at that exact pitch. But you know what? Sometimes the result is the only thing that matters.
Now batting, shortstop.
Now at the plate, Ahmed Rosario. Chance to cash in here, and don't be surprised if he does. Certainly known as one of the best clutch hitters in the sport today. He's set, and the pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. The bouncer to the left side, reined in to second for one. On to first, but no, not in time, as he really took a tumble at second base, letting go of that ball. Digging in, the switch hitter, number 11. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Swing and a miss on the forkball. He's behind in the count now, 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The next 1-2 pitch. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Scooped up. There's 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show. Leading off the inning, Carmen Chavez. They'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No balls and 1 strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Popped him up. Champion is there. He's got it 1 away. Digging in, Edmundo Sosa.
Now
1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Edmundo.
First offering on its way. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. 1-1. And he pops him up. Drifting toward the left side of the infield. And this is taken in for the second out. So coming to the plate, Leroy Bates. He hit a sac fly earlier. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball just misses for ball 1. And he misses again, 2-0.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
2-1 the count. Line towards center field. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Down in order go the Cardinals. Still down by a count of 4-2.
BATTTLE. They blew my leg, bastards.
So they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work. But, hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good, especially on the road.
8-6 the final score tonight. Phil Maton gets the win in relief, his 6th of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 8 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 18 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 39 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Busch Stadium, a sellout, 45,529. The Cardinals would like to thank you for joining us. Please drive home safely.
My WOM team took NYH win away from ME. We won, but my team stole my win. And we took over first place by a game and a half. Yeehaw, baby. I pitched pretty good, but the 5th inning looked scary, lol. I pitched a perfect game into the 5th.
Elite players become so by continuing to look for ways to refine and improve their skill sets.
There is rain in the area, but we've been given the go-ahead to get this one started. Tonight, a matchup of teams at opposite ends of the division between the Cincinnati Reds and the Chicago Cubs.
The new number
the
one team at
looking
home.
to collect their 8th win in a row. Next. Number 22 gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot.
We
How
are
about a
red hot
whip under
riot now.
1.00 in his last 3 starts. Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
Standing in,
Leading off tonight
Richie
for
Castilla.
Cincinnati,
And we are set
the
for
shortstop,
baseball here this evening.
Richie Castilla.
Here comes the first pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
You know, Matty, the season's such a grind, and you fight so hard day in, day out, and you're playing against the best players in the world, so you know you're going to lose some games coming out of spring training. To get on a roll where you win 7 in a row, a week of everything coming together, that's a special feeling.
Still 1-2. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. Now a swing and a miss on the fastball. Then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening. A moment here to take a look at the Cincinnati Reds starting lineup in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
You know, I'm looking forward to see what this guy can do in that 5-hole. He's the team leader in home runs, so he's having a nice year so far. It's always a good feeling when you can lead your team in a category like home runs. I'm sure he takes a lot of pride in that.
Stepping up to the plate, Kent Gehringer.
Batting
And as you
second,
check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Ball 1.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch. In on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
Look out. 2-0 now.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Just getting things underway here at Wrigley. Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Line toward the gap in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
He's been cold. Batting average fell below 230, but that knock might have put him in a positive frame of mind. Hopefully that's the start of something big right now.
Batting third.
Into the box, Pete Casson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. A ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. There's a swing and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Frazier looks up into the bleachers and gone.
No.
It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 17 for him on the season, and it's given Cincinnati a 2-0 lead.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
A.J. Reeves.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit back up the middle. And that gets through for a one-out base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Wow, here we go. Slap around in the first again.
He's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about with the first baseman holding the runner on. It's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
So digging in now, Andy Alford, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And that one swung on and missed 0-1. Fork ball misses 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 home. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And that's going to be off the ivy-covered wall. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Sometimes you get off on the wrong foot, and it's hard to get back on the right one. That's the 4th hit he's given up here already in the early going. He's got to find a way to string some outs together, or he's going to be in some deep trouble.
IONT know how this happens in the first.
Batting 7th, the catcher, Jose.
And it's fouled away. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Smith ranging back, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Robbie Adams. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year. Looking to get things turned around in a hurry. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Misses above the zone for a ball.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
2 balls and a strike now. The 2-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Fouled away. Again, he sends it out of play. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Bugger.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Sal Romano. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he is in there. Digging in for his second at-bat, Richie Castilla. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Castilla.
From the belt, kicks and deals. 0-1 the count. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Now this is slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get to. The second for 1, on to first, but not in time as he beats it out. In now for the Reds, Kent Gehringer. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat.
Gehringer.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open up way too early, and they can't make good contact on that pitch.
Good breaking ball, and it's in there. 2-2 now.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go?
depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone, but if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls.
Notch one in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Rounded up the first baseline. A dive, but it's off his glove. And he's safe.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started the first baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit.
And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now. Alexander Healy would be next. And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Reds will be forced to settle for just the 1. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Reds are on top, 3-2.
Finally, wow, I cannot hit my spots.
And now the Cubs pitcher, number 22. First trip to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tries to get the bunt down here, but this is foul, and we'll see if he tries it again. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, this definitely looks like a situation where somebody's going to have to call a team meeting. I don't know if it comes from a veteran or the manager decides to close the doors for a second, but this team has not played well. They find themselves losing lately.
Stepping into the box, Alexander Healy. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Alex Healy.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
Up next for Cincinnati, the center fielder.
Stepping in now, Andy Alford. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Red center fielder in front with a 2-0 count.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Wow, no calls either. Hard start.
Ready now for Cincinnati. Jose Samuels. He flew out in his last at-bat. Runners on the move for second. That's a strike to throw down. The throw pulls him off the bag. The 0-1 pitch misses for ball 1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Alford, the runner at second with 1 away. 2 balls and 2 strikes to the Reds catcher. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout. So here now is the pitcher, Sal Romano, reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around.
Romano.
Hit in the air to left. Frazier moves over, 1 out. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Richie Castilla. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Richie Castilla.
First offering on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
The windup and the 0-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. We're in the 4th. 3-2 is our score. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
First delivery to him on the way. And this one runs up high, ball 1. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. 1-1. Ground ball right side. Champion takes it in. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Into the box now, Pete Hassett. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit, and it makes for a good start to the inning for Cincinnati. And here's the big left-handed bat of A.J. Reed. He's 1 for 2 in this one from the stretch. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. A 1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters and needs to find that curveball again.
Not in time. He's in there at second. High in the air out to center field.
Waiting on it is Smith.
Makes the play, 1 away. Runner in scoring position at second with 1 away. And next to the plate will be Alex Healy. And that's in there for a strike. And he lays off for ball 1.
We've seen this before. Fastballs in, then breaking balls away. That's been his plan of attack throughout the first half of this game.
Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut. Fouled off. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. Andy Alford will be next. Got him.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Now batting, the center fielder, Andy.
Hit on the ground to third. Anderson right there. And a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first, as that will end the Settling in now, number 22. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
I think he just subscribed to the swing hard in case you hit it philosophy of hitting. As a pitcher, why not? Better than standing up there like you've never held a bat before.
Slow grounder to first.
Reed brings it in.
And they'll just tag him out along the first base line. Now batting, Jose Samuels. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Samuel.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a high strike there. 0-1. Line drive to left. But coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first out.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Tavares backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Now at the plate, Sal Romano. It was a fly out for him in his last trip.
Sal Romano.
First pitch on its way. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Swing, and he pops him up. Tavares into shallow center. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Reds, but they still lead it 3.
Two starts and no wins.
Wow, that's 8 wins in a row, and it seems like they can't do anything wrong. When you're riding a streak like this, you eat the same food, you drive the ballpark the same way, you do everything the same because you don't want to do anything to jeopardize this streak.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Cubs jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Jim Ramsey gets the win in relief, his 6th of the season. Jose Leclerc wraps it up for the save, his 24th on the season.
Hey Bill. I'm back, sorry that was a long live. How's your game going? We won 2 straight and total of 9 in a row. Oh, that's great. We took over first place in your division, but my teammate took 1 win from Emmy and couldn't get any run in my second start. But our team still won. Frustrating. I am stuck at 9 wins. Oh, okay. We took first place from the Cardinals and now are 4 games ahead of them for first. That highlighted game was the game my teammate stole a WI, but we won and I got a no decision from Emmy. That game there I struggled, but we won and the team got Emmy a no decision. In 2 games I got 13 strikeouts. That first game I pitched a perfect game into the 5th and I was throwing darts. Wow. Be right back. I'm making a late lunch while listening. LETSD go one more at least. Sounds good. I'm here. Lately I've been getting hit hard in the first inning, wow, so I don't know how each start will be, lol.
From Petco Park in downtown San
My
Diego,
hitting been
we've
good
got
this year.
baseball under the lights. Tonight, a battle of two first-place squads between the Chicago Cubs and the San Diego Padres. Stay tuned for Padres baseball next on the show. Joey Lucchesi, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this is a very unique pitcher. He is really tough to hit when runners get into scoring position, and that's one of the reasons why he doesn't give up many runs. We'll see if he can continue to do that in this one.
Striding into the box, Michael Hermosillo. He'll lead
Leading
things
up
off here
for
in the
the
bottom
Padres,
half of the first.
The right fielder, Michael.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Hermosillo.
Swung on and missed for the first strike. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come into this one off a loss that finally snapped what was a long winning streak.
Yeah, Matty B, what we're seeing there is a team, D-Row. They're starting to put the gas pedal down right now. They're starting to get some length in this division.
Yeah, this team's playing well. They're playing with confidence. You can tell guys are walking to the plate with a swagger. Their pitchers are taking them out and executing pitches down and away. This is a good ball club.
And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out. With a moment here in downtown San Diego, we'll look at the Padres starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup has struggled to score runs the last couple games. Last 3 to 4 games to be exact. They're going to have to manufacture it in a different way. Can't wait for that 2-3 run homer. They're going to have to get guys on base, put the defense on their heels a little bit, maybe a little hit and run, maybe a little old school baseball.
Batting second.
And that'll bring up
No
Manuel
left
Margot. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually
Margot.
better against right-handed pitching this season. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Skied into very shallow right. Batista has it in his sights, and he makes the catch for the second out. Digging in now for San Diego, Jared Quintana comes in today, leading the National League in hitting this year.
Guy continues to swing a hot bat. Hit over 300 last month. We'll see if he can keep scorching here in this one.
Now the 1-0. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Padres down in order, and this is still a 0-0 ball game.
Lucky there.
Digging in, number 22. He stands in for the first time in this one.
Number 22.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, an ugly swing there. It's 0-1. Guys, the swinging Friars as they take the field here tonight. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you can win 4 out of the first 5, that sets up a really nice.
Here now is Jake Bowers. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
A ball and a strike to the Padres' first baseman.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Fastball well outside. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
But coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first out.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Robert Nicholas is forced onto the mound now following the injury.
Well, I just got injured.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
This one comes to a close with a 9-5 final. Chicago took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end.
1 error.
Robert
ITDIDNT say what I injured.
With the season approaching its final stretch, a manager calls for heightened focus from his players.
Injury could not have been serious.
We are set to bring you baseball from one of the crown jewels of the sport, venerable Wrigley Field in Chicago. Today, we'll see a contest from the National League Central between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Chicago Cubs. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next, number 22 gets the assignment for the rubber match in this series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
Now to the plate, Vladimir Ponce. He will lead this one off today. First pitch on its way. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty V, what we're seeing there is a team, D-Row. They're starting to put the gas pedal down right now. They're starting to get some length in this division.
Yeah, this team's playing well. They're playing with confidence. You can tell guys are walking to the plate with a swagger. Their pitchers are taking them out and executing pitches down and away. This is a good ball club.
So that's 2 pitches in a row above the belt. As a hitter, that's what you're looking for, especially when it's a day game and the ball is carried. That just wasn't a good enough pitch to hit.
The 3-2 pitch. And that misses ball 4. So a good battle to begin the ball game today, but the leadoff man will reach first anyway. Into the box, Daniel Robertson. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Smith will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, you know, the man hitting cleanup has had a rough go of it lately. He's really struggled to produce runs. No RBIs in this series so far, and he's a guy they count on to put runs on the board to help them win games.
Batting third, the
first pitch of the at-bat. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Yeah, Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the game, I think. Consistent, well-respected, accurate strike zone.
D-Row, you hit it right there. He makes you bring the ball.
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Into the corner and slicing foul.
That fastball would get good wood on it.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Seared down the first baseline. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at bat going.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Cards leave 1. It's the Cardinals 0. Cubs coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show.
I can tell I am not 100%.
And that will bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Now in the box, number 11. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. And that misses for ball one. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see two different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling every...
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance, and that's just shy of the baskets and off the ivy. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double. Coming to the plate now, Harmon Chavez. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Hit sharply on the ground. And there are two away now. And that'll bring in the San Diego product, Bradley Zimmer. Opportunity for him here to pick. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. One left for the Cardinals. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So in now is the Cardinals pitcher, Dakota Hudson. 9-1-2 due up. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. On the ground to third. Anderson is up with it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So with one gone, time for our look at the current standings. As you can see, these guys really have a comfortable lead in the division race to this point in the season. Ready for another chance? Vladimir Pons. He drew a walk his first time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is line to left. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Ready now, Daniel Robertson. And here's an at-bat you don't want to miss. The pop is something to see, so will have to be dealt with carefully here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Runners off for second. Pitch is high. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. Here's the 1-1 delivery. High in the air out to center field.
Waiting on it is Smith.
And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Up next will be Nick Williams. And he always poses a threat, of course. One of the true superstars in the game today. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he takes ball one. Pons stands at second with two gone. Just missing here, 2-0. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Little hesitation right there by the batter. It was great execution.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is smoked to right, and I don't think this one's coming back. No chance. It's gone.
No.
Well, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
Now batting.
Standing in now, David Ramirez. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right.
And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. So it's.
We're just about set to go here as the Cubs come to bat in the 3rd inning, and Chicago fans have been fortunate to watch one of the best offenses around this season. Entering the day, they are at the top of the league in both on-base percentage and batting average. Talking with a few coaches during BP, they said that while the organization certainly stresses the need for a patient approach, it's been the players that have done an excellent job executing the plan. It's one thing to have talent, it's a whole other thing to have a group of really good hitters that are selfless enough to keep the success of the team in mind when they're at the plate. Clearly, there are a lot of tough outs in this lineup, Matt.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Now the pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
What's the play ball?
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Ahmed Rosario. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
A ball and a strike now. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Popped up. Champion has room in foul territory. 1 down. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Number 11. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Forkball, and he's looking good now. 0-2. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. Count remains at 0-2. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
In now, Harmon Chavez. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap, and that'll hit off the ivy out there.
Hey, there's a bullet off the wall. The outfielder does a really good job of getting that one in quickly, but I think they had a play there at second base.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, Dan. I got to believe you're busting it out of the box, thinking 2 until somebody tells you no. I know it would have been a close play, but I think you got to err on the aggressive side right there.
And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Dakota Hudson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Well, now that we're midway through this one, it's safe to say that runs have been at a premium, and both starters, doing it in different ways, have turned in excellent performances.
Dan, you can speak to this. Obviously, two different ways to skin a cat. One's a finesse guy working all four quadrants, keeping guys off balance. The other, a flamethrower coming right at you.
Yeah, it's been a story of like two different styles of pitches, but both getting the same thing, both throwing strikes early, keeping the ball down in the zone. As you touched on it, there's more than one way to get around through a lineup, and we've...
On a good curveball, gets him swinging for wrap number one.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
The right fielder, number 3.
Into the box now,
Vladimir
Ponce.
Come on.
Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are two away. Riding in once again, Daniel Robertson.
Now batting.
Here comes the first pitch.
Daniel Robertson.
And he lays off there, 1-0. In his career, Robertson is quickly approaching 200 career homers, looking to inch closer here. Count even now at 1-1.
He's certainly done an amazing job right here, grinding to get early 2 outs with the number 2 hitter and the middle of the order lurking. He would love to see 3, 4, 5 with no one on base next inning.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Lugo loves it, throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. Halfway home, tied. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 22. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Number 22.
That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? And this is taken for the out. Ready for another shot now. Nick Williams. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Going back to that last AB, that was the express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around. So I think with this guy, you might want to try to incorporate some more off-speed pitches.
Not close. It's 2-0.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
The 3-0 pitch. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back, the center fielder just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall.
Oh, this is a great way to start the inning. Now the go-ahead run is on second. A base hit away from coming across. I know it's only the 6th inning, but you'd love to claim the lead right now and let your bullpen carry the load the rest of the way.
Yeah, I am not feeling right, LOL.
David Ramirez, and he's about as dangerous as they come. Without a doubt, he's one of the true icons in the sport today. First delivery to him on the way. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0. 1-1 the count now. The fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Line drive, base hit to right. And they'll get it in quickly. It's 1st and 3rd now with nobody out.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
0 for 2 for him to this point. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Pops him up here on 0-2 as this is drifting toward the right side of the infield. Champion battles the sun a bit, but has it for out number 1. So striding in, number 11. And they're runners at the corners now. Fork ball. That's in the dirt for a ball. Looking at his career totals, Velasquez carries a batting line right at 240.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
In the air now out to left field. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And the go-ahead run will score on the sacrifice fly, as this is now a 3-2 ball game. Into the box now, Carmen Chavez. He singled his last time. And he struck him out. His 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 2 hits here in the inning lead to a run for the Redbirds. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. It's the Cardinals 3 and the Cubs 2.
See, I get strikeouts and pitch well, but no rush support.
Here comes the first pitch. In there, no balls and a strike.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2, you got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
A ball and 2 strikes now. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Bradley Zimmer.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Go Bill. Emoji clapping hands, emoji clapping hands, emoji clapping hands.
And that will end up a foul ball. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Your attention, please.
Will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 7, Chris Nicholas.
Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0. 268 the average for him coming in. 6 home runs and 16 RBIs. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. Ripped down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Fouled away. 3 runs, 6 hits, 1 error for the Cardinals to this point. Line toward right center, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Vladimir Honks. First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1. Daniel Robertson would be next. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. 3-2 pitch. Oh, this ball is hammered to deep center field. Looking up is Contreras, and way gone. And that cleared the shrubbery.
Goodbye.
So it's a solo shot to dead center. Home run number 9 on the year, and it gives the Cardinals a 4-2 lead.
Your
and
attention,
Clint hurdles
please.
out to have a
These changes for to come. Now pitching and batting in the 7th. Number 19, Jeff Ramsey. Now catching and batting 9. Number 32, Johnny Michel.
I would get lots of strikeouts too if I was playing. Freaking TEM gives Emmy Noren support. Cannot get my 10th
looking
win.
for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the top player of the game.
Here now is our final line
no
score this
question,
afternoon.
he was a tough out
First
up
for
there.
the victorious
Ended up
Chicago
collecting
Cubs.
3 knocks, including...
Freaking team. LOL, frustrating. How can you rectify that, Bill? GRR. Do not know, just pitch my game and see what happens. What happened to your microphone, Bill? No cord to charge it, getting one top tomorrow.
Saturday night baseball here on the show as we welcome you to Miller Park in Milwaukee. Tonight it's the third of this 4-game weekend series between the Chicago Cubs and the Milwaukee Brewers. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next, Francesco Aguila will be the man on the mound for the Brewers. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to watch a guy that's been
I pitch
struggling
like
a
a
little
champ
bit
and the
lately.
game is close, but then on a mistake by me or the fielders and all wheels falls off site. Ironic funny.
Digging in, Matthew Mays. He'll lead things off here in the bottom
Leading
half
off
of the
for
first.
the Brewers, the left fielder,
Ready with the first
Matthew
pitch. Here it comes.
Mays.
Pulled a strike on the outer half. 0-1. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Yeah, Matty V, what we're seeing there is a team, D-Row. They're starting to put the gas pedal down right now. They're starting to get some length in this division.
Yeah, this team's playing well.
And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And the Brewers get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
Next
See what
for
I
Milwaukee,
mean? Good
Johnny
pitch, but I get
Tries to
smoked.
cash in here, and don't
The
be
first
surprised
baseman,
if he does. Certainly known as
Johnny
one of the best clutch hitters in the
Ulrich.
sport today. First pitch coming. Here it is. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1.
Oh, okay.
Hey, after
It
giving
will
up that
be
extra
great
base
to
hit
have the
right there, I
court.
love
It's
the
good
fact
here
that
in
he
Utah
came back
when
with
you
much
play,
better
in my
location,
opinion.
much better execution. That might have woke him up.
Time for a look at our umpires
Yeah,
in this
I
one.
see what
Working
you
the
are
plate is
saying.
Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corner.
He is, D-Row, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally, high.
Bouncer up the middle. Tavares has it. Throw to first is in time for the first down. Time now for a look at the hometown Brewers starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matty, the defense better be on its toes today because this lineup likes to put the ball in play. A lot of guys from 1 through 9. Good barrel awareness. Put the ball in play. Pass the baton to the next guy. Keep the defense on their toes.
And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score. Anthony Santander, the next to bat. And he always poses a threat, of course. One of the true superstars in the game today. First pitch of the at-bat. And that misses, ball 1. Ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Chance Cisco would be next. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Digging in now for the Brewers, Chance Cisco. He's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see two different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, D-Row, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come up. And one guy that throws below the speed limit.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, 1 gone.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
And he falls behind 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Way outside, 1-2. Struck him out. In now, Robbie Franks. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Franks, the former Ranger, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
2 balls and a strike. Just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike 2.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Batista going back to the track, to the wall, out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 9 on the year. And the Brewers move out in front now 2-0.
Batting 8.
Into the box, Gustavo Armas, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's carrying a batting average of just over 300, so clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Count now, a ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. And that misses. 2-1. To 2-2 now.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
The 2-2 is laid off of for ball number 3. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. Stepping in, number 22. This will be his first trip to the plate in this one.
Number 22.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. This year against right-handed pitching, number 22 has a batting line residing in the 290s. Looking to boost that even higher here.
Ball 1.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. One, 2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Still 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Back up the middle. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Hey, that's a win-win right there. Solid AB by the pitcher after battling, making this pitcher work and executing and getting a result. Job well done.
Yeah, I got to do it also.
Next Cub up, Tavares. He reached on a single in his first try.
Tavares.
Throw over to the bag. And a dive, but he's back in there. The 2-2.
I'm cheering for you, Bill.
Hit on the ground to third. But the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count, 2-2, and he's able to find a knockout there.
Malik Smith the next to
now
hit.
batting.
2 on, 2 out for him here in the third.
Malik Smith.
This is line to left. That's in there. Base hit. The throw home. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Dan, you were 1 pitch away from getting out of this. 2 outs, 2 strikes on the batter, and he's able to throw out a ribby knock.
Dero, it's hard to get more frustrated than that as a pitcher. You're 1 pitch away from getting out of a lot of traffic on the base.
So striding forward now, Francisco Aguila, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Francisco.
Ready to deliver. Aguila. Here's the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Nope. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of. or else it'll take off just like that one did.
Full count now, 3-2. Matthew Mays waits on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he misses with it. Ball 4. And a terrible start to the inning as he's walked the pitcher leading things off.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
No call while umpire given no CSLLS.
Watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man. A runner at first with no outs here. A double play ball to second. 4 to second for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. Coming to the plate now, Johnny Ulrich. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy.
Come
Bury
on
it
now.
in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down the way.
A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Frazier on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out. Digging in now, Rex.
Now batting.
0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Rex.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Brewers strand 1. They lead it 2-1. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Anthony Santander. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. That one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. Now a breaking ball, but it's low. High and wide. 2 balls and a strike. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
I can't tell you how big a pitch the last one was. The difference between 3-1 and 2-2. 2-2, you're probably taking a turn for the dugout.
And there's 1 away. At the plate, Chance Cisco. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the set-back.
Fastball called for strike 2. Cisco, 33 years old. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
2 balls and 2 strikes to count to Chance Cisco. Count remains 2-2. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. Swing and a hot shot toward third, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And this will find a wall deep in the corner. And he had 2 on his mind, and that's what he'll get as he's in at second base with a 1-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
The third baseman, number 5.
Stepping in now, Rossi, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Cisco leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. A ball and 2 strikes now.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit, right? That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
Now batting, center fielder.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We're back to Wisconsin right after this.
Get him with some runs, boys. Wow.
Number 22, and they'll need him to get something going here. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Popped up. Ulrich has a play. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Plate, Gustavo Armas. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Ball 1. Well, now that we're midway through this one, it's safe to say that runs have been at a premium, and both starters, doing it in different ways, have turned in excellent performances.
Dan, you could speak to this. Obviously, 2 different ways to skin a cat. One's a finesse guy working all 4 quadrants, keeping guys off balance. The other a flamethrower coming right at you.
Yeah, it's been a story of like 2 different styles of pitchers, but both getting the same thing, both throwing strikes early, keeping the ball down in the zone. As you touched on it, there's more than one way to get around through a lineup, and we've seen one guy with power and one guy do it with more skill and finesse.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. So now the Brewers pitcher, Francesco Aguilar. He drew a walk his first time up. Now a bunt attempt here. This is foul for the first strike. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Matthew Mays. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. No balls and a strike to count. Armas takes his lead at third with 1 away. Line drive to left. And a dive in left, but he can't get it. It'll get by him toward the wall. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. And he is in at third base with an RBI triple.
That triple just seems to be par for the course for him of late.
Yeah, Matty, he's seeing the ball extremely
well. There's no doubt about that. You can see here that the body is
calm. He keeps his hand back, and he just explodes through the baseball, winding up at third with another RBI under his belt.
No hits to this point. And a good curveball there, but he wouldn't bite. It's 1-2.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Count even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
3 runs, 5 hits, 1 error thus far in the game for Milwaukee.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Batista moves over, and he makes the play, but this should extend their lead as the runner tags from third. And this will go down as a sac fly and an RBI, as it's now a 4-2 game.
always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
I've got to run out to the store and post
no
office
one
bill.
on now after the sac
I'll
fly.
check if you're here when I get back.
Second baseman.
No run support, I hate that.
Ball one to start the at-bat.
Enjoy the rest of the game, mate. KK.
Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1. Swing and a miss as he ran
Sending
that
you
in on
lots
him.
of love and huge
strikes.
hugs, mate.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Striding forward now, the Brewers cleanup hitter, Anthony Santander. He'll get things started here in the second half of the sixth. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
And that's out number 1. Digging in and looking for more.
Now batting,
Cisco.
catcher.
1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Cisco.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Swing and a ground ball to third. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Now at the plate, Rossi, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Boy, and he's turned things around from that last inning as this pitch is swung on and missed. It's 0-2 now. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2 once more. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Tonight, the Milwaukee Brewers posted 4 runs in the 8th on the way to victory.
The final line score for our ball game tonight: for the victorious Brewers, 8 runs on 11 hits.
Just cannot get that 10th win of the season. Freaking teammates won't get any runs. We took first in the division tonight and no, I am struggling to win myself. That is it for now. I will back shortly with another broadcast. Gotta take a short break. Thanks for watching. Come back shortly for more MLB 19 action on the Wild Bill YouTube network.